Good day everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be discussing My Hero Academia chapter 325 titled Bonds of All for One, I believe. But basically the chapter, before we begin, the chapter is going to pick up right where the last one ended, so spoiler warnings for this chapter. And it's the last one, I guess. But yeah, so the chapter starts off where the last one ended, which was with Kota running to Deku. And we see Ida stops short guy who nobody likes from going into that. He tells them this isn't our moment. And we see Kota and the fox lady from the previous few chapters ago who Midoriya rescued run to him and begin to console him, and Kota begins to apologize to Midoriya for not being there sooner because he was afraid, he was scared, he didn't have the courage to stand up for him then. And he tells him, you don't have to cry anymore because I'm here for you. And the fox lady says the same thing. She says, you're a student then. And she tells her story as to why she was out in the rain when Deku saved her. And it was because the shelters did not want people with quirks like hers to be in the shelters. They didn't want petromorphs in the shelters for some reason. And they kicked out, and Deku was the only one that saved her and was there for her basically. So Deku is a furry, confirmed, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, this leads to them hugging Deku. Both Kota and the fox lady hugs him, and we now see the civilians are starting to realize what's going on. We see one of them takes the stage then in front of the crowd, and he begins saying that for the longest time we've been looking at heroes as if they were characters in a play on stage. And essentially the stage has been destroyed, but these heroes are still out here doing the best that they could. And how long can we kind of sit on the sidelines and watch these actors being the heroes perform? We need to kind of step up. So I think Uraraka's message stands out in the fact that it finally reached out and touched the civilians. But they said, look at Deku, basically, I'm sure if we give him time to rest and time to recover, that we would be able to be a good hero. He would be able to go back out there and make a change. So one of the guys even asked him, he says, if you get your rest here, would you be able to go back to help us go back to living the way we was before? And Deku says, yes, we'll bring everything back. They'll be able to save them. They'll be able to make everything better. And we then get a little glimpse of something which is interesting, which is this other hero, I forgot his name, comes up to Hawks and Endeavor while Shoto is talking, or while Shoto is with them, and they ask if he heard Muraka's message, and he said yes. Nothing major there really, but we then cut to them going out to see the crowd, seeing Muraka on top there, and we get a glimpse of All Might as well, looking on at what's going on. And essentially this leads to, everyone kind of consoling Deku, all the civilians there. They realize what was going on. So we get a big screen, or not a screen, but a big page, a double page with Deku in the crowd as his mom is hugging him and they're walking him with an umbrella into the camp, it seems, or UA. So yeah, we then get quick flashback to the cement hero, and then Shoto and Endeavor speaking, and they have a glimpse of Dabi. So more hints at what the final battles would be, I guess. Then we cut to Aizawa, and Aizawa is he tells them to be sure to tell his class that he's pleased at what they're doing. He's happy to see how much they've grown. And then we get a little bit of a revelation then, I guess, as to what's been going on with Kurogiri all this time. So Aizawa has still been trying to reach out to him and see if he could come back to his original mindset after being turned into a Nomu. So we get that, and Aizawa says it's time for payback. And then the last two panels is a panel of All Might outside of the school with his back turned and a sad face. And the chapter ends there. So not a lot happened this chapter. It was more so to move the story along now from where it is on to the next stage of where it should go. So this whole piece here is ended. So now that that is ended, and excuse the noise if you hear any noise outside, but yeah, now that everything has ended, we may take a break, I guess, in the aspect of seeing Deku recover and maybe focus on some other heroes and what has been going on with them, and maybe their training while Deku was gone, because we know he was gone for a while, but we're yet to see how they improved fully in this time. So maybe we'll see some of them while Deku is there trying to recover from all these long battles he had before, and get a glimpse of life inside UA now as this big shelter. So yeah, all in all, this chapter was necessary to move the plot on. So yeah, can't really give it a rating. It was meh in my opinion, but anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this quick little review. Hopefully next chapter we get more information on Toga, because we got that they're keeping civilians isolated for a time period before letting them into the camp because of her ability. So maybe next chapter we might focus on her, or cut back to the villains and see what the villains have been doing, because I'm interested in that too. But yeah, all in all, good chapter, and I'll see you all for the next